Some artists paint from nature. Claire Jervert paints from television. She records hours of broadcasts and then looks at miles of tape, photographing what strikes her. Jervert then scans the image into a very specific computer program and begins to transform it into a painting.
The work is conceptual, but it uses photography. Every image you see, whether it looks like it or not, is taken from television. The work is about television. The medium, everything about it, how it affects us, how we affect it. When I actually photograph the image from the television, then something changes because you're taking a moving image, and when you stop frame that moving image, you're altering time. So when I'm editing, which is essentially what I'm doing, I have to go through frame by frame and get that moment so that you understand what's happening and what's being said by that one frame. And then you get into photography. You know, is it real? Is it not real?
She kind of is working with the question of what is real, or how do we come to what is real, and what role television plays in our perception of that. Even though it's photography or photographic processes all the way through, the illusion is definitely to painting. When they were in the gallery, we called these paintings.
My claim to being able to make television as the way I make art is my father was a television repairman, and we used to melt the solder on the workshop every day, and he had all kinds of TVs everywhere. I don't even watch it very much now, but it was there. The work is not personal, but when I watch television and I respond to something, I'll probably make a work on it.
In the Sky series in particular, it's about nature, and especially for us who live in the cities, how do a lot of us get our nature? We get it through television.
I've struggled most of the day.
I personally like to have a golf course on in the background, you know, sometimes in my apartment, just for the green. So she's taking the way most people get information about everything in today's world, not but applying it to a particular notion, that is, one finds the sublime in nature, and bringing that up to a modern level.
I was specifically looking for skies and pictures of skies, and the way the television used the concept of sublime.
Most UFO researchers believe
It was just an immediate response that this is amazing. This is too good to be true. And then photographically what happened, they were blurry and grainy, and I had to get in close and blow them up. And then I got all kinds of wonderful visual things, the grid, the colors, all kinds of things that happen as a result of these being a very small portion of the image. Every time I showed them, people would say, which ones of these are real? And that was, well, they're all real, they're on television, you know.
To me, the reason that this work is different from a lot of other work that deconstructs the media is that she uses the elements of television. She uses the visual specifics of television to enhance the work. And she doesn't try to hide that. And the things that television adds, for instance, in that case, the iridescence around the body or the lines in the background, those are things that many people try to hide. And she makes them part of the work. And I think that's brilliant, actually.
There's Etant on a piece by Duchamp, which I constructed to be on television. To see it, you have to go up to a door and look through 2 holes in the door. And he intended it to be a completely private piece, that this is the way you viewed it. And I'm kind of subverting his idea about that this is on television, because anybody can see this. I'm an observer. I'm not making an opinion. I'm saying this is what I see, this is what you see. Draw your own conclusions.
Claire Jervert's work appears in a new book entitled The UFO Show, based on an exhibit of the same name. Look for it in a bookstore near you.